Welcome back, guys. It's Shadow Master here with another Dragon Ball Legends video. So in today's video, this video is going to be a should you summon for Ultra Majin Vegeta. Now, the character that everybody wanted to return so they can summon is finally here. But, you know, with my should you summon videos, I already give you my answer at the start. Then I give you my reasonings versus giving my reasonings at the start than giving my full opinion at the end. Because I just want to get straight into it so you can already just get my opinion at the start. In case you don't feel like watching the whole thing. But for all you people that was waiting for Ultra Majin Vegeta to return so you could summon, I hate to bring the bearer of bad news, but I highly recommend you guys do not summon on this banner. Not because of the other reasons. I'm already going to give you the first reason off the top. The chances of you getting Majin Vegeta are undisputably low. Probably it was already difficult enough trying to get this guy on release. And me personally, I think it's more difficult to pull a character where they return because you're missing like three animations. You're missing the Bardock animation, the Trunks animation, and the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta animation. Now, it's already rare to get those animations in the first place, but missing those opportunities, you have to hope for a cracked screen or something close enough to you getting the Ultra. Rainbow Text might end up being one of them. That's how you probably pull an Ultra, or at least right now. But besides that, I already have multiple reasons. So, the first reason why I think you guys shouldn't be summoning is because, according to YouTubers, and, according to gameplay and stuff, Ultra Majin Vegeta isn't number one anymore. Now, I'm not saying if a character isn't number one, don't summon. Okay? But people thought this guy was going to run the game, still be number one, probably past this date. Until we found out how Beast Gohan was. Now, it's debatable that transforming Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to be better than Majin Vegeta. It's debatable. But if he is, even if he returned, I still wouldn't even advise you guys to summon on him. Because, one, we're getting an Ultra very soon. Very soon. People are saying we're probably going to get an Ultra freaking next Wednesday. So, you all really want to try to get prepared for that? They might reveal it on Tuesday, then the character's going to come out on Wednesday. Me personally, I don't think the character's going to release next week, but I think that might be the best time since it lasts all the way till mid-March. So they will either, one, release it on Wednesday, or two, they'll release a free-to-play character on Wednesday, and then the next week, the Ultra's going to get revealed close to the end of the entire gosh darn campaign. Because, I think we're just going to get an LF, an Ultra, then the campaign is going to last all the way through mid-March. And the Ultra, a lot of people really want is Ultra Perfect Cell, and if he's going to be better than Majin Vegeta, you're already going to regret summoning for this guy. Now, you might not regret it if you get him, but again, the chances of you getting him are so low, considering the fact that you need around 30k to 40k Chrono Crystals to get at least a copy or two of an Ultra. And that's them on release. I don't even know how many couple thousand Chrono Crystals you need in order for you to possibly get an Ultra on a rerun. But I'm just going to say, even if you have 50,000 Chrono Crystals, it is not guaranteed you're going to get the Ultra. It's not really guaranteed you can get anything at this point. But imagine just spending 50,000 Chrono Crystals on Majin Vegeta and not getting him. Multiple bad factors. First off, you didn't get him, which is already probably a big L. But two, you spent 50k Chrono Crystals. So, you barely have any Chrono Crystals for the next Ultra, and you probably won't have as much Chrono Crystals for the big events like Anniversary, unless you buy them Chrono Crystals and then you also play the other events. Okay, then maybe you might get all your Chrono Crystals back. But even then, you probably would have got more if you probably saved it for the next Ultra. Now, besides the character itself, because again, I'm not saying that Majin Vegeta is a bad character. I'm just saying that he's not that guy anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. This character is going to be getting a lot of value because of the freaking back float nerf. So I'm not really a passive player. I don't like when people back float because I don't really do that. I'm kind of like a aggressive, patient player. Like, cause I probably try to make the first move in a match, and then if it doesn't go well, you know. But some people usually back float and then wait. But since it takes away your vanish, well, they just can't do that anymore. So they either have to just perfect vanish, luckily, or just normal vanish. But anyway, so again, Majin Vegeta isn't bad, but every ability that this guy pretty much has can easily get countered. Like, kind of like Beast Gohan's abilities can easily be countered, you know, because everybody's abilities can easily be countered, you know, unless the character's abilities really can't be canceled. But let's think about it here. Majin Vegeta's unique gauge, Vegito Blue. But if you don't have Vegito Blue, bring in a super tanky red unit. Just run through the unique gauge, get that out the way, and bam. Now ultimate. The ultimate does lock in, but if Beast Gohan is in, either he's going to keep comboing till Beast Gohan dies and wait for the unique gauge to run out, or he's going to switch. So if he switches, he takes the ultimate, and depending on how much Majin Vegeta counters, which he can obviously counter very long, I wouldn't say long enough to run through the unique gauge, because mind you, Beast Gohan does have the disrupt, which takes away your key. And then Majin Vegeta's green card can get blocked by like Daima Goku and freaking Future Gohan. So yeah, but again, getting off the character itself, let's take a look at this banner. So, of course, besides Majin Vegeta himself, arguably the best character here is Majin Buu per Evil. You can't lie to me and say he isn't. Like, you could probably say some of these other characters, you know, with their Zenkai and stuff, but let's be real here. The best character here is Majin Buu per Evil. Of course, not including Majin Vegeta himself, which is, of course, the best character on this banner. But Majin Buu per Evil is indeed the best character on this banner that isn't the Ultra. And even then, Majin Buu per Evil is only good at, like, probably maxed out. Like, if he's maxed out, he can put in a good amount of work. But even then, like, with the way this meta is revolving right now, Majin Buu per Evil barely has a place in this meta for multiple reasons. Because his teams, honestly, are starting to fall off. Now, you could say, well, Region has been getting tons of buffs. Characters, he's also been replaced. So, for green units, which I know a lot of people aren't really going to use, but for green units, we have the Zenkai First Form Cell, which again, I don't think people are going to use him as an actual, you know, usable character. People are probably going to use him as a bench. But even then, I still think he probably will be more of a solid option than Majin Buu per Evil, because Cell does have some decent abilities that, of course, is valuable in this meta. Because Majin Buu per Evil, let's get straight. So he doesn't have Endurance, and he has Cover Change Blast. And there's a lot of melee characters going around. And some raised characters, Cover Change nullifies Cover Change forever. I'm talking Vegito Blue, Transformer Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So this guy basically just doesn't have a place. The ultimate arts can get countered, and pretty much it's just an armor thing, which can get countered by, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So this guy doesn't really have a place, and he doesn't really do damage. He's meant to tank. But some characters like Super Garlic Jr. or Garlic Jr. himself, can tank, was able to tank back then, but now, Beast Gohan with decent buffs, a blue card could wipe him out. Same for Majin Buu per Evil. So assuming the fact that Majin Buu isn't as good as he originally was, and he's the best character on this banner besides Majin Vegeta, I mean, if you don't get Vegeta, you're basically taking an L, whether you get an LF or not, because him, unless he gets an equipment, he is very irrelevant right now. They are very irrelevant right now, very irrelevant and very irrelevant. So again, yeah, but also by the time March hits, that's going to be the time where you probably want to be like, okay, let me get ready for this anniversary now. I did what I wanted to do. Now it's time for me to save for this anniversary. But the problem is, technically, you should probably already be saving now for multiple reasons. Dragon Ball Legends stated during the New Year's that this year was going to be the best year for Legends. So, characters like Monster Vegeta that's trying to stop you, even if you get him, I guarantee you by anniversary, this guy is not going to be the main guy he was. Because anniversary, we're definitely going to get some freaking insane rare unit, either during the anniversary or before the anniversary. So, if we do, this guy is kind of pretty much countered at that point. Again, am I calling him trash even if he gets countered? No. But he can still easily be countered. Of course, the green card can stop that, but still though. Because they only took away Vanish for you black. They only took away Vanish for you floating. They never say anything about you dashing back. So if you dash back when they use the green card, didn't attack, okay, it's wraps for this guy. Because Beast Gohan can pretty much wipe out this guy decently with a strike or a blast. It might not activate his endurance, but it will cause him to heal, which is, again, still doing a lot of damage. But, another thing, I don't stay consistent when it comes to watching Daima. I actually only watched part of the first episode. I'm going to have to freaking binge watch that show. But I'm definitely going to watch it. That's probably going to be the first movie of Dragon Ball. Or it's not even a movie. The first movie/show of Dragon Ball history I'm ever probably going to watch fully of. Because I know I did watch Dragon Ball Super Broly. I haven't watched Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. Just need to figure out where the heck to watch it. But anyway, the point is, Daima has been getting some very hype stuff. So, for example, it's actually not even an example because it actually happened. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, that's a thing now, in Dragon Ball Daima. So, the joke, Super Saiyan 3, I don't get it. That joke should probably not even be a thing anymore because Vegeta actually does have Super Saiyan 3. Then Goku also turned Super Saiyan 3, and then with Dragon Ball Legends, they could easily make them a tag unit. Now, of course, they would have to take some scenes from the actual Daima movie to make them into a tag unit. But Dragon Ball Legends already made games originals LFs, which is only one, which is Goku and Bardock. And they've done moves that technically really hasn't been in the show because Goku and Bardock really never fought together canonically, I'll say. They might have fought maybe like in a Dragon Ball Super Heroes or something, like Dragon Ball Heroes or something. But canonically, they haven't fought together at all because when Goku was basically kind of like a baby, Bardock was dead. So, hey. But, so, yeah. So they could easily make them a tag unit, which will be very hype, and you will probably want to summon for that. Then Super Saiyan 4 Goku, basically. That's hype. You probably want to summon for that. Then they even made him an adult. You want to summon for that. Because at that point, compare them to Ultra Majin Vegeta, you will go for the Daima units. Don't even lie. Unless you just hate Daima personally, you will go for the Daima units. Be honest with yourself. Be honest. Yeah, be honest with yourself. So, I don't really think it's worth it. You know, depending on how much Chrono Crystals you have, it could be worth it. Or, of course, it couldn't. Even 20,000 Chrono Crystals, don't do it. Save those for the next Ultra. Don't do it for Vegeta. I'm just going to tell you that. Now, if the Ultra, quote-unquote, will release next week on Wednesday, this banner will still be here. So you will still be able to see the Ultra. You'll be able to summon for the Ultra. And then if you really, 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 really want this guy, you will get some more CC and hit a rotation or two. Now, when you get him, 9 times out of 10, you probably won't. But I've seen, there's possibilities. Nothing is guaranteed. So, you could get Ultra Majin Vegeta. You probably wouldn't get Ultra Majin Vegeta. You could get the next Ultra, or you won't get the next Ultra. It's basically luck at this point. And if you're unlucky, then I'm sorry, but that's the game. And that's just the game. Like, trust me, if you summon, it's painful even if you don't get the new characters. We're complaining about it for days, honestly, which I just realized. You're not just going to magically get the character. You just have to sit there and get more CC so you can keep summoning on the character. I'm currently saving for anniversary. I'm actually saving for the next Ultra, but right now I'm trying to save for anniversary. So I'll be ready for that. Probably like 40k Chrono Crystals, 30k Chrono Crystals. And then, by the way, Animu 101 does have the game now, and we're both saving for the anniversary. Don't worry, hopefully he actually keeps his gosh darn game. But if he doesn't, well, he doesn't, and I can't do anything about that. But yeah, guys, so final thoughts. Don't go for Majin Vegeta. Save. Again, if you really, really, if you even want to die for this guy, I still wouldn't recommend it. If you really want this guy to death, okay, fine. Hit a rotation or two. But don't go mad deep, like every single last Chrono Crystal you have. If you got 20k, go 10k. If you have 30k, go 15k. 40k, 20k. At least go half every time. If you have 100k, heck, go 50k. I don't care. But don't go mad deep like every single crystal. The only times you should probably be going every Chrono Crystal is anniversaries, Legends festivals, and characters you've been dying for. Now, of course, if you've been dying for Majin Vegeta, then heck, go for it. At the end of the day, I can't make your decision. So if you want Vegeta, go for Vegeta. I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't think it's worth it. Vegeta isn't really that guy anymore. He's good. He's great. He's decent. I won't say decent, but he's great. He's annoying. But this guy turned from being decently tanky and doing insane damage and being the best character in the game to now basically he's kind of a glass cannon. Let's be honest. Without the proper buffs, this guy is a glass cannon, basically. So one blue card from Beast Gohan, for example, can easily wipe him out. Just want to say that. Or wipe out his endurance, I'll say. Or at least 75, 80% of his health. But, yeah, guys, so, don't go for this guy. Just going to keep saying it. Don't go for the guy. Again, excluding the character itself, the banner is literally bad. It's terrible. The characters on there are very outdated. If we were talking about when he first released, then Majin Buu Pretty Evil will still probably be very, very good because of Majin Buu saga, but he's replaced with the transforming Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's replaced. So don't go for this banner because if you don't get Majin Vegeta, even if you get an LF, it's an L. Just don't go for this banner, okay? It's not worth it. It will probably cost you a lot of CC just to have the chance of getting him. Again, anything is possible. I could summon this rotation. I could end up getting him, but it's too risky. So it's best to save and see what we get in the future. And then, if you feel like it wasn't worth it, then okay, you learn your mistake. But you can't go back in the past. So if he ever returns, go for him. But I'm telling you, right now, if you don't go for him now, then you don't go for him at all. Because then in the future, when he returns, he's going to fall off. Then if he returns again, he's going to fall off even more. Like, you see the cycle. Because when the Ultra comes out, they don't come back until like a couple of months. Then when their return ends, they don't come back for more than a couple of months. Probably 3, 4, possibly 5 months. Because it took Turles a pretty decent amount of time for him to come back. I wouldn't say long, like 5 months, but it took him a decently pretty long time. I think it took him like a month or two for him to return. Again, I could be totally wrong here, but speaking of Turles, don't go for Turles either. He's great. I don't want to say he's better than Majin Vegeta though. And if you shouldn't summon for Majin Vegeta, you definitely shouldn't be going for Turles. And again, I'm not calling him bad. He's great. He can get you God rank. Same with Majin Vegeta, but still, wouldn't recommend it because we're getting an Ultra literally very soon. But yeah, guys. So that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Don't go for Majin Vegeta, and again, just don't do it. It's not worth it, even if you have a lot of Chrono Crystals. It's not worth it. This guy's great. This guy's amazing. He's a very hype character. You're probably tempted. I am too. But we gotta hold off. Anniversary is approaching. The next Ultra is approaching. So you want to have the CC for that. I'm broke, so I can't even go for this banner even if I wanted to, which I don't. I do, but I shouldn't, and I don't anymore. But yeah, guys, so that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys, and peace. Do not summon. I'm warning you. Do not summon. Do not press the multi. But yeah, if you're that tempted, don't press the summon button. Go that far.